Hey everyone, welcome to Better Body Radio. Now, if you are someone who is looking for evidence-based, scientific-based, practical tips that you can apply in real life to all areas related to body composition and performance, whether it be nutrition, training in the gym, training at home, your sleep, managing stress, all of those things, then this is the place to be. Now, today's episode is just going to be very short. We're just going to introduce the concept of what the Better Body Radio is all about. And also just what is the Better Body Collective? Who are we? What is our mission and what are we trying to achieve? So let's dive in right there, shall we? So the Better Body Collective, we are a team of coaches, both in person and online, based out of Dubai, United Arab Emirates. As it stands at present, we are a team of 7 coaches, which is essentially got together in a couple of different ways over time. So initially the company was founded or started by myself and my wife, who's also my business partner, Malin. We have been in Dubai for a long time now, about 7.5 years, actually more than 8, I think. After working for various different companies and being freelance for quite a long period of time, we decided that we wanted to kind of really take ownership of the way we want to conduct ourselves and really essentially just like run our own ship, our own journey of how it is we want to help people and the kind of the vehicle in which we want to help people. And we felt that, most people who were going and doing maybe like body transformation or physique change were maybe having to go to more of these kind of high-end facilities, private facilities, but we felt that there was a big room in the commercial gym market for a team of, very well educated, very professional body composition coaches. And it's not something that's been very prevalent here in Dubai and certainly not in the Middle East. So we kind of felt that, we've got an opportunity to take almost that same model of coaching as far as body transformations and body composition is concerned and deliver it in a commercial environment. And that's what we've been doing since June 2016. In terms of where we are to current day, around about the start of the year, we collaborated with Mark Doherty and Ben and Mark's wife, girlfriend, Emer. So we got together with those guys who were already working together on personal training and kind of building some online stuff. And myself and Max and Mal were kind of working on building the in-person part of the Better Body business. And then myself and Mal were doing more stuff online with the Better Body brand as well. And then in very recent times, we've also, kind of got on board Charlie Barkley, who is a fantastic coach as well, experienced physique athlete as well. And he was ready to just come on board before this whole COVID thing hit. So that's kind of where we ended up. We kind of essentially a collaboration of passionate coaches who care a hell of a lot about getting fantastic results with a health-first approach with clients. And that kind of brings us up to the present day. Now, as far as this whole COVID situation is concerned, yes, that's certainly put a bit of a spanner in the works as far as our ambitions and our plans, especially for delivering in-person sessions, but also delivering in-person education to other coaches within the industry. However, like everyone else, we're kind of pivoting and adapting and figuring out ways to make the most of this time at present. And one of those things that we're doing is putting together pieces of content or putting out things that are going to be good value for the end user, which is our clients and potential future clients as well. And so hence the birth of Better Body Radio. I've been wanting to do a podcast for the longest time, and I've always procrastinated and put it off because we're so busy with our day-to-day. But now I feel like it's the right time to really seize the opportunity to start getting a bit of momentum and hitting the ground running, so that when we kind of come out the other side of this and we get back to our new normal, we're in a really good position to kind of continue that and take it on and continue to make the Better Body Radio show something that's hugely valuable for our clients and for our future clients that we're potentially going to work with, or even just for those who are just avid consumers of good quality fitness and health and nutrition information. So what is the Better Body Radio show all about? Well, it's going to have a kind of, I suppose, 2 styles of show. On one hand, you're going to have the Better Body Radio show, which is going to be hosted by myself and Mark and the team. And the way that's going to work is that we're going to have 3 types of show within that. So there's going to be, the show's either going to be focused on nutrition, it's going to be focused on training, or it's going to be focused on health and kind of lifestyle factors. That way, we keep the shows quite short, so within half an hour. We keep them very bite-sized. We keep them informative, but we also make sure that we're able to give very clear practical takeaways that you can go away and apply, rather than bombarding you with like a 2-3 hour podcast full of tons of information that you just then don't really know what to do with or where to start. We're going to keep it super simple, get to the point, give you something that you can take away and apply immediately or very quickly, and then we move on to the next podcast. And so we're not bombarding you with just non-stop nutrition stuff. We're trying to give you the whole package by covering all of the areas that relate to body composition and body transformation change, including health, including nutrition, including training. And then the second style show that we're going to run is what we're going to call essentially the Coach's Corner, because as coaches, myself and Mark do work with other coaches in the industry, and we're both very passionate about education of other coaches as well. And so the plan is to, of course, provide information which will also be incredibly useful for the advanced trainee or for coaches like ourselves. And so with the Coach's Corner, that's going to be more of a 30 to 60 minute style interview with an expert speaker or a guest speaker on a particular subject matter. So for example, we would get on someone like Gabrielle Fondaro to talk about gut health, or even within our own team, we might get Mark on to talk about, what he saw in terms of making the switch from working with a lot of physique athletes to working now with a lot more general population again. And so it's either going to be one of our coaches or a guest or expert speaker. And then what will happen is that kind of every third or fourth podcast episode will be a guest speaker. That way, you're not just listening to me and Mark and the team just rabbiting on week after week after week, although you may like that, who knows. But I think it would provide so much value to kind of mix our thoughts and our experiences with those who are, literally at the top of their field and, the head of their field and their chosen field of expertise. So we're very much looking forward to that. So as far as what you can expect moving forward with Better Body Radio, we're going to try and run that pattern, and you'll get used to this kind of idea of, okay, well, I know that on, the last episode was training, so the next one's going to be on health, and I know the next one's going to be a guest episode, and you can almost, as a consumer, start to get very comfortable and used to what it is we're going to be doing and when. And that's very purposeful, because we want you guys to, enjoy the format of the show, but we also want your feedback. We want you guys to kind of almost like let us know or dictate to us, like, what is it you want to hear? What is it about the show that could better cater to your needs as a end user? Cool. So that's really it for today, guys. I just wanted to very much briefly touch on who we are, what is Better Body Radio all about. We just want to provide you guys with as much value as we physically can moving forwards. One thing we're always going to be doing at the end of the show, and I'm going to do it now as well, just in advance, just so that it's not a surprise, not a shock to anyone. We're always going to be looking for ways to get in front of more people. And so the best way that you can possibly support us doing that, if you really resonate with our message, our style, what it is we do, then going on iTunes, leaving us a 5-star review. The more 5-star reviews we can get on iTunes, the more eyes we're going to get in front of, and the more people we can help and spread our message to. So that's always going to be an ask. It's either going to be an ask about leaving us a review, or, we've been working super, super hard, especially during these current times, to provide as much value to people as possible who need the help. So we have recently put together a free resource hub, and it's got a lot of really, really good information and resources in there that if you just followed the stuff that's in that free resource hub, you can easily be well on your way to losing your first 5 kilos within the first 6 to 8 weeks. So in there, we've got his and her 6-week training program for the gym. We've also got home workouts. We've got, 12 high protein recipe sample guide. We've got how to navigate meals out and ordering in and making that fit as part of your plan. So yeah, if you just drop your email in there, guys, you'll get a ton of free resources that you can start actioning right away and get you well on your way to starting that body transformation that you've been wanting and deep down, but you've been putting off and finding reasons not to do it. So yeah, and then the other thing would be is how to find that. You can go on to betterbodycollective.com, or you can simply go to @betterbodycollective on Instagram, click the link in the bio, and you'll be able to find a bunch of buttons related to different things, whether it's getting into the free resource hub, whether it's applying directly to work with us for coaching, and a couple of other little fun things in there if you just check them out. Each coach also has their own link tree on their bio, so you can go and click on some of the same buttons, but they'll also have some stuff that's specific to them. So for example, I have a bunch of my different guest articles and podcasts on there. Mal and Mark and Ema, they'll maybe have their own little things as well. Max will have his Source Health link in there, which is his program for high-end execs and coming in and kind of managing everything from top to bottom, bottom to top, as far as health markers and becoming more productive at work. And it goes to everything, even just outside of the body composition. It goes into all of the stuff around, optimizing your performance at work and in the gym and in life in general. So it's worth checking out, not just the Better Body Collective, it's worth going and checking out the coaches' individual bios and getting to know the coaches. Because listen, we're a big team. You will probably find that you will resonate with one or two of the coaches more than others. And not everyone will resonate with the same one or two coaches. So it's important that you kind of figure out, who do you like to listen to? Who do you like to, who do you feel like you relate to best and you feel like you would get the most from consuming their content? So that's super important. So just a reminder, guys, go check us out on @BetterBodyCollective on Instagram, betterbodycollective.com on the website. And we look forward to seeing you guys in a future episode.